you're not where you want to be. You're living paycheck to paycheck, you don't have that freedom, or the big house, or the nice car. It absolutely sucks. But the thing that you really need is a reality check. Because instead of hustling and learning, you're probably drinking on the weekends, probably playing video games, and probably complaining and browsing YouTube. Tell me I'm wrong. Look, listen, I ain't no Jordan Peterson.
Do you understand that?
I'm not here to tell you that you need this, that, or the other thing, and you're gonna be successful in trading or anything else. Each trade that you take is a 50-50 chance of being profitable. Now, some of you are smart and lucky and figure it out. But frankly, most people will lose. At work, at trading, at life. That's just how it is. The world is not fair.
No, I totally understand. But
I really wanted to help this losing group, so a couple of days ago I posted a foolproof strategy of how you can make $6,000 to $10,000 a month within 100 days. A basic 6-step program that if you follow and work hard and work diligently and don't make excuses, you can make these exact type of results within that time frame. And by the way, it's free. It's not some magical secret hidden behind a paywall. But naturally, you do need some money to get started in the markets. That's just how it works. So I even offered to send some starting capital to a bunch of folks that commented on why they should get it. And this is when something became very clear. I sent this money to a few people that asked, but I realized that most of these people are probably not gonna try to double or triple this money, or even go through the 6 steps of the program that are required to make this kind of money on a monthly basis. In fact, it quite clearly and evidently showed me the primary reason why most people will never see any success in the markets. And by the way, I did not pull this number out of a hat. I'll tell you straight up, it is possible. My free trading education apps have over 2 million downloads. That is a pretty big feedback pool. And it's literally shown me how folks who are poor and come from terrible backgrounds can absolutely make it and be successful. But let me tell you this, only about 20% of our students see this kind of success. The rest lack the dedication and the perseverance that is required to succeed. Also, the data from online brokers clearly shows the same thing. Roughly 68, 75 to about 90% of traders, depending on the platform, lose their money. Now, of course, it can be difficult to give a single answer to why that is the case. But I'll tell you what I learned from posting this 6-step strategy and what I've learned from the past, 6, 7, 8 years of building trading education apps. It might be a little bit shocking and it might be a little bit of a low blow to you as well, because you're definitely guilty of this, as we all are. As humans, we all do this. But the good thing is, if you apply a few principles of neuroplasticity, basically changing your brain through your behaviors, I can attest to you that we can work on this and that your win rate will obviously increase. Promise I get to the reason, but first, let me ask you this. Why did you click on this video? Maybe you like the title or the thumbnail, but I think what you saw right before you clicked this video spoke to you on a subconscious level. You wanted to find the reasons why people fail at something, but more specifically, whether those reasons apply to your failures as well. They apply to you, to me, to virtually everything. And all these various unanswerable reasons can be compressed into one single reason why you fail and why certainly 80 to 90% of the people that watch that video will fail is this: shortcuts. Looking for shortcuts everywhere. Like you're doing right now, watching YouTube videos on why you're losing instead of trading and trying to get better at it. That one thing, that one method, that one final piece of the puzzle that will finally let us make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort. Tell me I'm wrong. So when I offered to fund some of these people with some money, they saw an opportunity for a shortcut. Most likely without even trying that method that I've seen personally generate thousands of dollars a month. They saw a shortcut to money. Even though step 1 was to eliminate all of your unnecessary expenses. Even though step 2 was to complete our full trading course, which is free, by the way. You don't even have to pay for it. Even though step 4 was to complete at least 250 trades in the simulator before even thinking about step 6, the one that actually requires that starting capital that I sent. All they saw was an opportunity to get some bread. And I can't blame them, but you can start at step 6 before completing all the steps before. There's steps to everything in life. You learn how to count before you learn how to multiply. You learn how to walk before you can run. But yet when it comes to trading or making money online or any sort of online business, because trading is also a business, it's not a hobby, people think that they can suddenly just jump to step 500 and live like a wealthy person without all the trials and errors and pains and hardship that the person has went through. You gotta be kidding me. Listen to this.
It's not get rich overnight. It's not a Bitcoin deal and all that stuff. The fact is, growing a business is almost impossible. It's going to take years. You're going to have to make mistakes. You're going to have to pivot.
If you're not lucky, chances are it will take a lot of work, a lot of struggle, and a lot of education before you can become a successful trader. That's just the truth. That is why we built the Trading Game course, so you don't have to be in debt and go to university to learn about trading or economics or the markets or whatever. That is a valuable shortcut because it still requires a tremendous amount of work from you. It's not like you're just gonna download our app, zip through the course, trade a few of our signals, and be a millionaire. No. And we built it so that you don't take a shortcut to the real markets immediately and start trading with your own precious money and lose it all in the first week. Buying trading courses from fake gurus for thousands of dollars, which perhaps is your last money, that's not a valuable shortcut. When you can literally learn anything for free and use that money that you plan to spend on these courses to actually start small, bit by bit, trade in the simulator, learn, and actually grow your skills by doing it. Listen, nobody on YouTube or TikTok, or including myself, will tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. I shared what works based on my experience and the collective experience of millions of Trading Game users. You gotta put some work in. Start learning, start paper trading, trade in the simulator. You don't lose anything, you can only gain, even from your losses. Copy trade if you need to. Yeah, copy trading. That is also a shortcut, but only if you treat it like one. But if you learn from the work of somebody else, which you know that somebody else is actually a transparent and verified trader, and if you actually put it in a notebook, try to understand why he does what it does, then that's a valuable shortcut. There are dozens of options to become a successful trader, but you gotta be willing to put the work in. Here's a quote from Joe Rogan. It kind of sums up why you're not where you wanna be.
I always use the analogy, it's like you're making a mountain with layers of paint. Like every day you paint another layer, and it's like...
And that is the richest, most successful, most famous podcaster in the world, telling you that success is a daily, layer by layer grind. So to give you an idea of where to start, check out the Trading Game. We're pushing for a big update soon. Lots of new features, lots of new learning material, still free as always. It's probably the only app, the only valuable shortcut that can help you become a better trader today. Complete at least 250 trades in the simulator, write down what you did, why you did it, try to understand it, and until you've done that, I don't want to hear any excuses or anything like, I don't know how to do it, trading is hard, it's complicated, it's not for me, I'm just not good enough. None of that. 250 trades in the simulator, and then we'll talk. Good luck to you. Don't be lazy, don't make excuses, you can do it.